Hey up. Box 1 2. Excellent. You can hear me. Thank you for being here. Hey up. The whole topic of conversation today is geared around community because we've all held strong this past year, and what a year it's been for Solana. And what better way to talk about community than having our guardians and our ambassadors up here, the Soulflare community and Monkey DAO, of course. And normally each week we're going to be talking about a lot of Solana news in the ecosystem, but we figured for the pilot episode we're going to talk about some of the major updates from Soulflare this year. That's been awesome for our users and why we think that we're heading towards the #1 wallet on Solana. So without further ado, I want to introduce the Guardian leaders right now, Mackie and Nepa. I wanted to let Mackie go first and then let Nepa have a chance to introduce herself and talk about a little bit the Soulflare Guardians. First, the origin story and quick introduction of what you guys are doing there.
So the why did Soulflare go with the Guardians community and kind of what the Guardians are and the Empire is actually creating a space that's not based around trends, that's not based around hype, around NFT token sale or airdrops or whatever. It's based around the people in the Solana community, people that are showing up daily, people who want to support each other, who want to grow, who want to find different opportunities in the space by connecting with the right people, chatting with the right people, and in the end, being heard. Like it's extremely easy to get lost in the sea of messages on different platforms, for example, Discord or Telegram, when there's thousands and thousands of users in the space that are just kind of spamming GM, even though we like that. But in the end, it's just kind of hard to get lost. It's hard to stand out. And what the Empire is and what the Guardians are is Soulflare's way of saying, we see you. You are important, and we want to kind of be there with you. We want to build with you. We want to create something amazing that's not going to be here for a couple of months and be trending. It's going to stay here. It's going to stay with Solana as Soulflare is there, and we're not going to leave. And every person that joins the program needs to find something that they're interested in. So if you place a group of 10,000 people, it's easy if they're supporting a football club, right? So there you can find that passion. But if you find kind of 10,000 people and put them in the same space, it's extremely hard to find to match all of these energies, all of these characters into one common goal or one common kind of way in the end, where they will share the same passion. And what the point of the Empire is to be being bullish around Solana and just having fun. And in the end, finding yourself in this entire program by just exploring it and seeing that there is an opportunity for everyone in it, that everyone can find something that they're interested, everyone can participate. It's never too late to join. There is no FOMO. There will never be FOMO. As long as you're there, showing up, kind of chatting with people, opportunities will just pop up, and we will make sure that that happens. So that's kind of in the short.
And you can see those opportunities popping up in the Telegram. And really quick, before we introduce one of those amazing Solana legends that joined and now leading the Guardians, Nepa, I wanted to ask Mackie, how did the Guardians get onboarded, and what is the way that people can join the Guardians today?
Well, of course, everyone can be a part of the Guardians. So it's not a selective group. It's not an alpha group in that way. You just have to show that you care in the end and that you're here. So everyone that supports Solana and that supports Soulflare just needs to approach and ask to be a part of it, right? We don't want to have tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of people in the chat, as I said, since that's not the point. We want people who actually want to kind of maybe improve, share their knowledge, speak about different topics, and kind of course, in the end, get some rewards, get some benefits that the program itself offers. But if we are just kind of casting a wide net, you never know who will kind of join and what the goal of these people will be, right? So if someone actually cares about this and sees that this is kind of an interesting group of people that support each other, that grow together, that support Solana, that support Soulflare, then of course you are already a member. You just need to ask to kind of join. I think it would be quite interesting to hear from Nepa now. She has joined the community in the past couple of I would say like a week or something, a bit more. she understands it now, and I think it's quite interesting to hear what she thinks as kind of a new core member of the team here. And now when she knows all of the plans that we want to build and what we are trying to achieve, on how enthusiastic she is, maybe.
Let's freaking go. Appreciate you for the introduction, Maki. Yeah, I joined Soulflare about a week ago. Week ago. Y'all know that song? No. Okay. About a week ago. Super excited to be here. Yo, I must admit, I feel like I got it easy. The Soulflare team works their asses off. Excuse my language, but I feel like I got it so easy at the end. Super excited to be a part of the community team over here at Soulflare. Lots to do with the guardians and high councils and ambassadors and stuff like that. We're already seeing like a lot of organic content being created, a lot of organic engagement and stuff like that, and that gets me super excited. I know we've done things with Monk DAO. We're going to talk a little bit about that, what we did with Christmas. I know we just gave away Twitter Premium to some of our guardians. Shout out to you guys. We appreciate you. But there's just so much more that we're wanting and willing and working on doing here at Soulflare with the community. Yeah, I just want to produce more education, more fun content, more shooting the stuff with you guys. So something like this Spaces, and we're gonna start hosting these. I might even start doing VCs in the Telegram because there's a lot going on with Soulflare. Even with the product, if you guys are in this space and you don't have Soulflare wallet downloaded, download it. Please start using the wallet. Well, our community is amazing, but if you haven't checked out the product, it's even more amazing. Let's be real. But yeah, super excited to be here with you guys. Lots of stuff to do. The community is already growing. I see the teams growing, but lots to do in 2025. I can't even talk about it because I'll probably get fired and it's only been a week. So yeah, happy to be here with you guys. Super, super happy.
Definitely. I'm so excited to when they told us that you got sniped that we brought you on Soulflare team. I already knew because you have been in the ecosystem for years, a legend, and help build communities. And so having you part of the Guardians, I know is huge. And seeing them get the verification with premium, that's a huge opportunity. Not only does it give you the visibility, but the opportunity to be monetized if you really take your content creating seriously. And some of the amazing content creators in space, one of them up here, Miss Amy Street, thank you so much for joining us today. I also wanted to join the ambassadors with our Guardians conversation as part of the community and what that's meant for you this year, because you've been absolutely crushing it, traveling, networking, building. So, what has it meant to be a Soulflare ambassador for you, Amy?
I mean, so I've built my entire platform thanks to Solana. So it like without Solana, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I like always want to kind of root myself in what gave me opportunities. And it's really important to align myself with brands that are like at the forefront and are building Solana first. And Soulflare has been a staple in my toolbox of Solana tools that I use all the time. I've been a Solana Soulflare user for the longest, like several years now. I like converted to Soulflare and never turned back. And so when the opportunity crossed my table to be an ambassador, like it was a no-brainer. I reached out and was like, do you guys can is there synergy here? And it was like just instant connection. I can't tell you, like looking on the inside and being able to talk with the team and meeting them and knowing how hard they work, it is just like incredible to be aligned with a team that you know is winning and is like a great team to align with. I just can't tell you enough good things about the Soulflare team. So it's a real blessing to be able to travel and meet people and network and grow alongside a bunch of really great Solana brands. I have like a real great roster of teams that I work with as an ambassador, and Soulflare is like obviously one that I'm pretty loud about that I care about. And so doubling down on NEPA saying if you don't have a Soulflare wallet, why the hell not?
And it's so amazing to see your journey. And thank you for aligning with Soulflare. That's an amazing story because it is built for Solana. And the first thing I tell people about, honestly, is how to operate their self custody wallet because that's the most important thing about this decentralized finance, making sure that everything, your recovery phrase, you're understanding how it works. And so we've also had a support built in where you could chat with team members live with issues. But when people come into the space, they just navigate and go towards people they trust. And Amy has been such an integral figure in the Solana ecosystem. So having her aligned with the Soulflare brand and having that trust and association means the world to us. And that's why you are our queen. Let us know if you have any problems. We have a whole army of foxes. One of them also up here, an ambassador, Frank, who is a builder in the space, shipped out eBlockchain with crypto news, also helping out with the Guardians. Fam, it's so good to have you up here. What has it meant being an ambassador this past year?
Well, fun story, Quicks. I actually converted you to Soulflare, but also on that note, and Makey as my witness, I actually helped to create the ambassador program with Soulflare. I reached out to them, what is it, 2 years ago now, Makey? I don't even know how long it's been, but it's been forever. And I loved Soulflare so much. I wanted to be a part of the team. So I just shot my shot in the DMs and reached out to Soulflare. I'm like, hey guys, can we create some type of ambassador program? And then, history wrote itself and now everyone's here and we're just growing the Soulflare empire together. So, you know, I just know Soulflare. I've known the team for years now. They were always the cutting edge wallet. All the new tech was always on there first. I remember when I got my Ledger for the first time, they had support for Ledger, and this was way back when. But yeah, just a super powerhouse OG team. I love the whole team. I know everyone said it before here, but the Soulflare team, truly cares about Solana, and that's who I am, right? Solana is me. That's Solana helped change my life. So in order to give back, I'm always, building, doing stuff, trying to help the community. And I know Soulflare's team is just like that, always building, always doing for the greater good instead of for themselves. They're always looking out for their community members, anybody on Solana, honestly. So, that's pretty much what it means to me. I, just love to help and support people. So I know Soulflare follows in that realm as well.
We have so much respect for this Fox, our first ambassador, and truly helping with the creation of our community in essence, because the ambassadors led to the Guardians who were onboarded, and so it's just been incredible having the community. Thank you for also coming to my throat up there before about the switch, but I'm glad I did.
I had to do it. I couldn't start the first show without putting you on the spot.
That's how foxes are, even in their best moments. And if you're enjoying the show, by the way, make sure that you're dropping a like, a comment, a repost. It truly does help us with the algorithm. And hopefully we're putting a smile on your face, getting you educated or entertained, because we're also going to be onboarding some Guardians during the show later on. But part of the reason for the change, Frank, honestly, was touching base again. Hold Strong, episode 1, hosted by Soulflare. Reopening up my Soulflare wallet, now seeing all the updates, and Callahan is up here with me to talk about all the amazing things from the portfolio management to the limit orders, the recent guards, man. So much has happened this past year, Callahan. So let's get into it, because that's one of the main things is the amazing tools and what Soulflare wallet's capable of.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely expect in 2025 that we will launch even more features that will help users to have even more seamless experience on Solana. And while on the topic, we will always stay Solana first. Solana is our home, and we really want to build on Solana and definitely grow the ecosystem as much as possible. So definitely from a product perspective, there will definitely be some major updates with which of course I can't talk about at the moment. As Nepa said, it wouldn't be cool to get fired on our very first space. So that's a shame. But what I can tell you is definitely you should all be definitely very excited about what we have planned for 2025, even for Q1. So I'm excited from a personal point of view, but also from a business point of view, because we have some pretty neat little surprises for you from a community point of things, from socials, from product, from growth. We have some cool partnerships, and I would say pretty big partnerships coming along. We even bought the Lucid Drake's custom Lucid Drake NFT, as you saw, indicating that we definitely still believe in NFTs and art and communities, and we definitely want to double on on that initiative, and definitely there will be more similar and cool incentives from our side to join Solfair and to be a part of the community. So yeah, I mean, on every front, I think that we have some pretty cool plans and pretty cool products and features that will be released very soon.
I also am excited for 2025 Soulflare. I'm excited for these weekly spaces where we're going to be able to connect with amazing projects, just like the Monkey DAO up here. And I'm also most excited for the security, which is, as a Fox, very important to me. And having the new Soulflare guards announced where you're monitoring the external transactions, looking for suspicious transactions, it makes me feel so much safer using the wallet, onboarding people when I'm teaching them. And so it's just a seamless experience. Love the new portfolio management, and check it out. Everyone's right. If you haven't already, download the Soulflare wallet, experience it. If you feel right, import the rest of your wallets over into it. But Callahan, man, what has been your favorite thing? Because the Soulflare team's been all over Hacker House, Breakpoint. What's been your favorite experience with Soulflare this year in 2024?
Man, I really wanted to say that it's like choosing between my children, like who I love the most, but I don't think that it's the case, because Breakpoint was like through the roof, and I would definitely need to say that Breakpoint was my highlight of the year with Soulflare. I mean, that whole event was like it was a Soulflare event. It was so great. The support, the lines for our merch, and everything that Maki and the community department did was simply amazing. And yeah, the support we got through event, but also after the event was like off the charts. And for me personally, I joined Soulflare like that week when Breakpoint was happening, and I was like blown away with the team and everything that they're striving to do in the space. But also that last closing party, that was something else. So definitely something I've not seen that anyone has done in the space so far. So yeah, Breakpoint was for me like eye opener. Okay, I'm at the right place. And actually, when I joined Soulflare, Philip, who is the co-founder, told me welcome home, and that was like the sole phrase that like got me, okay, now I'm really home. I can really work towards great things with Soulflare, and something I truly believe in, from the technology, which is blockchain, but also through the product that I use for many years now, and that is Soulflare. So yeah, I'm very grateful for everything we've done this year, and very excited for next year. But yeah, Breakpoint definitely my highlight of the year.
Breakpoint 2024 Singapore was an absolute movie. You're right, Callahan. If you were there and got to experience, hopefully you walked away with a Keystone hardware wallet, some sweet Soulflare merch that was given out. And even better, if you were at the after party, we gave out over 100,000 USDC and prize. Man, that was absolutely electric. So I'm excited for this year because a lot's going to be unlocked. So you guys have met the Guardians, you've met the ambassadors. We're excited to introduce our Soulflare community. And now it's also time to introduce the monkey. Hold Strong, episode 1, hosted by Soulflare. Hey up. Part of the Solana community, and what people kind of epitomize is like the peak is Monkey DAO. You guys have an incredible story, and Cersei, thank you so much for taking the time to join with us. We just came off of 24 days of Monkey, but before we get up to what just happened, bring us back to the origins of Monkey, because like you guys have an incredible, when you think of Solana, you think of those pixelated monkeys. So tell us about the experience and also like what it's meant for you.
Thank you so much for hyping us up. But yeah, Monkey DAO is we're the first community led DAO on Solana, and we've been around for like 3 years, so it's been quite some time. And I really resonated with what Makey said just now when he was like you guys are onboarding all your ambassadors and guardians one by one, starting it slowly, like you don't really want to rush. And I think that's at its heart also what made the Monkey DAO community so successful, because a lot of these monkeys have been around since 3 years ago, and over the 3 years we've onboarded so many new monkeys over the years, and everyone's just like, you know, have their unique monkey stories here and there. Like this year we did celebrated our 1 year independence anniversary, which was when Monkey DAO really officially owned the SMB IP. And then we had this campaign that ask everyone to share their monkey story, and it was really rewarding to see how many people have connected so much and made so many friends thanks to Monkey DAO, and all the things that we are doing. And I think thanks to Monkey DAO, and also seeing other monkeys, I got to meet, like, you know, Nepa, and I know Callahan is a monkey as well, and having like to chat with all these people thanks to Monkey DAO has been really rewarding for myself. And right now, what we are focusing on is to really double down on our community. I know this is a word that has been thrown around a lot by a lot of NFT communities, a lot of projects, products, whatever that's coming out. Everyone says that they want to build a community, but uh, I think what really sets different projects apart are what kind of executional steps you're taking to build your community. Like what you guys shared about your guardians. I think what Monkey DAO want to focus on is, we notice that we do have a very large real life presence, and we want to double down on that by, you know, like giving more support for uh the networks that, you know, formed locally. So we have been working on our local ambassador initiative, where, you know, at different countries there's someone where we appoint as a local ambassador, which is kind of like a country lead, and then, you know, they will gather the people around there, and quite a large budget every year is set apart to this initiative where people can meet up locally. So this is like on top of all the bigger events like Breakpoint, NFT NYC. So people can feel a sense of camaraderie with all their, you know, like countrymates. I know like Callahan recently, Croatia had their first Christmas event, so that was really cool to see. So like, you know, new chapters are really popping up, and yeah, hoping to see what more we can do with this. And I think next year we are preparing something very exciting for NFT NYC. So yeah, hope to see everyone there at the other side of the world, because I'm from Asia.
It's a trip. I advise to make it at least a week early to adapt. But Cersei, thank you so much. We'll get into a little bit alpha for 2025. But I wanted to kind of ask from you, is joining the Monkey DAO community, like you had said, the events, the business ventures they've had, like what opportunities is it like when you join the Monkey DAO, and is it like, you know, you've seen possibly some like success stories of people that have contributed to the community?
Maybe I can share from my own experience, because I have been a member for about a year before, or half a year before I joined the team at Monkey DAO. So even before I was part of the team, I had the ability to, you know, like go to these networking events, and because of this common PFP that we have, people are more open to talk to you and listen to what you have to offer. So I do feel that it's very useful if you're, you know, like you're doing BD. And I've heard from other partners that them buying a Monkey DAO, like they get the Gen 3s, like our entry level collection, and they feel that the networking opportunities that you get from the monkey itself has paid itself many times. Because like I mean, I know there are some people that are, you know, they're amazing in networking. You just go out to talk to anybody because you're full of energy. But there are some of us, like myself, who's a lot more shy. And I see someone I know on, like, I know, like, okay, this is this person from Twitter, but I don't really dare to go up and talk to them. But sometimes, you know, knowing that they are a monkey makes it a lot easier, because everyone is a lot more accommodating when they know you're a monkey. So that's definitely one of the benefits. And also, you mentioned the venture side of things. So Monkey DAO do have a venture arm, which is the Monkey Ventures, and is open to all monkeys as long as you do the sign up process. And that has given us a lot of like opportunities to invest in certain deals. I think one of it recently would be Moonwalk, and then previously Zeus Network, and many of all this. So ultimately there's still a risk of investing, but it's really cool to be able to, you know, be an early investors to projects that you wouldn't really have the opportunity to invest in because of your size. But thanks to, you know, being a part of a greater community like this, with the appropriate networks, you're able to do a pool investing together. And I think that's something that's quite unique about Monkey DAO.
And that's part of the reason that we wanted to have you as our first guest on the first episode. Hearing the origin story and watching just recently with the 24 Days of Monkey, where you gave out so many prizes to the ecosystem and everything to a good cause, also Bong for Pause. To recently, your town hall with Luca is just a plethora of opportunities that the Monkey DAO continues to create for their community. So, Cersei, you had mentioned it a little bit earlier. Hopefully, you're feeling some more comfortable and learning about, your power in the Monkey DAO. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about the alpha you have for 2025 and NFT NYC.
The space is recorded, right? Okay, we'll be reaching out soon to you guys and possibly many of you in the listeners, because we do, like, NFT NYC has been going around for many years, and we do want to, like, as the bull market continues and Solana kind of like takes front center. Like, I know Solana is really, I would say, I might be biased because we all love Solana here, but Solana is the main character of this bull run. So, and NFT NYC has maybe like historically been, like, more focused on other people, and we have like Solana communities on the side. But what we really envision is to really bring all the Solana communities together. So that is something that we are working hard on, so that we can all do something cool together. But yeah, I think that's all I can share for now. But we're trying to make it really big. Have been talking to Solana Foundation to make sure that, like, we are all aligned, and if it's something like that is possible. But yeah, I'll be reaching out soon to pretty much everyone in the space if we can. Like, we'll try our best to do that. But yeah, look forward to this thing.
Well, even though we're Soulflare, we still want to know the alpha, because that's how we're able to be tapped in and stay building the best product for Solana. And Monkey DAO is one of them. So make sure everyone here is following Soulflare, following Monkey DAO, because I could feel a lot of collabs coming up in the future. And part of the reason for those collabs has been the other monkeys. So to close up the monkey segment, before we get into our outros, I wanted to throw it over to Mackie, who has also been quite a very famous Gen 3 monkey and has helped lead the Guardians and also the campaigns. Mackie, what has it been like being such a part of Monkey DAO and also a part of Soulflare?
That's this brings some kind of deja vu and flashbacks, also flashbacks as well, back in the days. Well, first off, I was always broke to afford Gen 2, so I found my happiness in this Gen 3. And a lot of Guardians and community actually want to snipe this, so stop sending me like bids and messages to sell this monkey. This is my forever monkey, and I'm not gonna sell it. I don't care what the price is. I'm still kind of also as well trying to save up some money to go for that Gen 2, since some people called me out. I'm not gonna name them. But the PFP will stay the same, but I just want this kind of privilege of saying I also have the OG Gen 2 monkey and the OG collection of Solana, since I'm as well not gonna leave. But being a part of this kind of community was from day one, I would say. Monkeys were there, and art was always kind of popping every time you see it on people's profiles as PFPs. And once the NFTs were trending, nobody could kind of, I would say, fight the community or kind of try to take it over. There were some trends, of course, I would say, in certain areas, but Monkey was like consistent all the time and was always there, was always doing cool stuff. He's doing it right now. We did this like the holiday season with the monkeys and Soulflare. So being a part of being a monkey, being a part of this community, I think as well is a huge opportunity and a door opener, since you just have to invest a bit of time to find people around the world. You have these events, you can kind of meet them. It doesn't matter how long you've been a part of the community in the end, right? It just matters that you're searching for that thing that makes you happy, and connecting with people, chatting with people like this. And in the end, monkeys are just, it's extremely hard to actually put words to it. You just have to be in Solana. You have to believe in Solana, and Solana is the only thing that you kind of, I would say, aim for, strive for, to see it grow, to see it kind of pop, and then just go to the moon in the end. And if you are actually, I would say, like, yeah, I would say breathing Solana. If you're breathing Solana, then you understand what Monkey DAO is and what monkeys are and what actually being a part of this community means. And with that, I'm going to end it before I mess it up.
Absolutely. And before we end it, also, I'm going to go ahead and pin the link for the Guardians in the comments in a moment. And some of the most amazing comments that we've seen from the community: Crypto Governor just joined the Guardians, bullish on Solflare. Akin holds strong. SP, this is not just a Solflare space, this is a Solana space. I feel that, SP. Shout out our Netrunner team that we just also partnered with as well. But yeah, it's amazing just connecting. And we're going to be doing this, like I said, every single Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. UTC. So make sure you'll set your reminders. And shout out, of course, Nauman, the amazing artist that created the promo work, which you'll see every week. A few Easter eggs in there. So be sure to check this week's edition for your favorite communities. Also, we'll be on the space. But I also want to save time for the end to go around to all of our speakers, kind of give them a little chance to step on their soapbox one last time, give a message to Web3 in the world, a little, maybe whatever you want to speak on for the end of the year. Before we head on out of here, I want to start with our ambassadors, of course, who've made this community amazing, this space amazing. Frank and Amy, thank you guys so much. And all of our ambassadors down there, we see you, Diego, Sins, man, Legend, Poise, all the ones that have tuned in, Lace, Miro, thank you guys so much. But Amy, do you have any closing words for 2024?
No, it's just up only 2025. I'm so excited to be a part of this community and go download Solflare. Let's go.
We're excited to cook a lot more this year. You already know that Fox on there is going to be putting out content with you. Shout out Thailand DAO and the team and what we got planned for this year. So much love, Amy. Frank, appreciate you joining. A lot cooking up with you this year, but what's your message to the audience, Web3, the world in 2024?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, if you hear screaming, it's my new puppy. No one's dying, I promise. I just need to preface that just in case. But yeah, my message to Web3 is shoot your shot, just like I did with Solflare, reaching out to them about doing this ambassador program. Doesn't hurt to reach out to somebody, tweet at them, as long as it's all with good intent. But yeah, up only next year. Long live Solflare, long live Solana. Peace.
Let's go over, of course, to our leader, Mackie. Thank you so much for making this all possible. Appreciate you believing in this Fox and believing in Solflare enough to create a community behind with so many opportunities, verified premium badges, the alpha, the news that's coming, man. So much is on the way. But what are your closing statements for 2024, Mackie?
Ooh, okay. First, this year, next year, 2025, is going to be epic for Solflare and for the community. So I would really look forward to and kind of stay up to date with everything that we are doing and that we're about to do. Next thing is, in 2025, in everyone in crypto, there is always opportunities. Doesn't matter what you know, how you know it, however you want to phrase it. We are always here. People in this chat, in this group, in Solflare, on Solana are always kind of welcoming, are always approachable. So feel free to always reach out. You see here people speaking that they got opportunities, that they met. It's just because they kind of sent the message, shot their shot. It takes some time. Sometimes it never happens overnight, right? But do reach out to people. Crypto is that space, it's that industry where the CEO of the biggest company of crypto will reply to you, will chat with you, will share his ideas, discuss with you about your idea and everything else. You cannot do that in any other industry. So if you're already here listening to this space, to this community, to this industry, shoot your shots, because you never know what will happen. And maybe 2025 will be just one of the best years of your life, and the one after that even better, right? But you'll never know if you don't try. So do try. That's my kind of end.
And you can start by joining the Discord, the Telegram, taking it back to 2021, seeing all these OG PFPs. And join our Telegram. We pinned it in the comments for our Guardians to join right now and see what you can contribute, see what opportunities there are, and walk through those doors of opportunities. You'll never know where they take you. Sometimes the Breakpoint 2025. I hear this year it's in Abu Dhabi. Very nice. But I appreciate you so much, Mackie. And of course, our guest of honor, Cersei and Monkey DAO. Thank you so much for joining us. Episode 1, forever a part of history because this space is recorded. But Solflare, Monkey, it just goes together so well. What are your closing statements for 2024, Cersei?
Let's go. Hope everyone had a very, very amazing 2024. And yeah, all the best for 2025. We're going up only. More collabs to come, many things to come. Let's just all have a little faith and hope everyone is happy for 2025.
I love this mentality of up only, especially for this little fox over here is excited for 2025 and what opportunities there are, especially if they're moving upwards. But thank you so much, Cersei. We're excited for the collabs, for what's coming from Monkey DAO. Make sure you guys are tapped in with them. But this space happening every week, of course, made possible. My co-host with the most, starting, of course, with the legendary Nepa, lead of the Guardians. Now, appreciate you doing this, and you'll be hosting these with me weekly, same place, same time. What are your closing statements for 2024, Nepa?
Damn, I hope y'all don't get tired of us. She said weekly. Alright, we'll be back next week, you guys. Make sure you take care of yourself. Drink your water. You know, if you don't take care of yourself, how do you expect to survive 2025? So drink your water, eat your good food. Balance is key. What else? What else? Y'all catch me in the Telegram. Just catch me in the Telegram. Bother me, bug me, DM me. I don't mind. Hopefully you don't get tired of my voice because we're gonna be running it up every single week. So let's freaking go. Super appreciative of everyone who's been here thus far. Been checking out the comments. Thank you guys for all the engagement. And yeah, Happy New Year. Happy holidays, my loves.
Excited to host more of you and keeping us all in line. Of course, the Viking Solflare General himself, Callahan. Thank you so much. Believing in this Fox and also help making this possible. But what are your closing statements for 2025?
Oh, absolutely, brother. As I said in the beginning, I couldn't be more excited when you joined Solflare. So yeah, I'm even more excited for 2025 with you and Nepa running this, and I'll be honored to join every time I can. But yeah, with you previously, we're talking about Monkey DAO. I mean, there is not a single project that makes sense to have as a first guest on our very first spaces, because when I started in this space like 3 or 4 years ago, my only goal was to get a monkey, Gen 2 monkey. And so yeah, when I bought Monkey like two years ago, I honestly can say that my doors open in all directions in Web3. I met some amazing friends. I also see Lulo here in the audience. Maybe it's Maurice behind the mic. Maybe it's not, but yeah, he's one of my closest friends in Web3. And yeah, for closing statements, I can drop maybe some alpha, but not in terms of specific things, only in terms of time. Like Q1 2025, you can expect great things from Solflare. Q2 will be similar, and Q3 I will stay silent for now, but Q4 definitely you can expect even bigger things on Breakpoint in Abu Dhabi. We are preparing something mental. So yeah, the whole 2025 I would say is a big alpha from Solflare. Stay tuned, stay with us, and you definitely won't be sorry.
Most importantly, hold strong. Thank you so much for tuning in. No matter where you are in the world, it meant the world to us because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you were live in the audio metaverse of our X Space Hold Strong Part of History Episode 1 with Monkey DAO and Solflare. Thank you guys so much. Take advantage of the opportunity of joining the Guardians. It's in the comments. And if you could one more time, like and repost the space for our listeners around the world. We did record this each week so we could play it back. We'll announce our guests probably tomorrow, I believe, to confirmation for next week's episode. And we appreciate the love and support. Check out your Solflare wallet. If you have any issues, open up a conversation with support. We love our team so much, and thank you guys. We'll see you next week, same place, same time. Here's a 6-second delay for our listeners because Elon Musk is launching rockets, shipping tunnels, and also Tesla robots as well. Much love, fam.